Even Democrats such as James Carville are getting fed up with Ilhan Omar. Let's take a look.
Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal.
Look at her eyes. Look at her. Just the massive frown, and her eyes are like popping out of her head.
Block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country. They're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
She should be. She should be ashamed of herself. Same with this woman here, Tlaib, but Omar is actually a meme. She's so absurd. The thing is good because people like Ilhan Omar are not going to help Democrats come midterms. Okay, before we get to James Carville, remember this statement from Omar?
I would say our country should be more fearful of white men across our country because they are actually causing most of the deaths within this country.
He's so disgusting.
We should be profiling, monitoring, and
this guy too, Mehdi Hassan, the biggest clown in journalism there is,
creating policies to fight the radicalization of white men.
Oh, she's actually so despicable. But again, the silver lining is this will help Republicans. How stupid Ilhan Omar is, that cannot be good for Democrats. I mean, maybe the far left nut jobs, but now we'll take a look here at James Carville.
Lady, why don't you just get out the Democratic Party? Honestly, start your own movement. All right, let's do the simple math. Probably 69%, I don't know, we could call Jim Gerstein or Jeff Garrett. Roughly 69% of the people going to vote in November, maybe more. Let's do 70 for just round math, are going to be white. Of that, 48%, maybe a little more, are going to be male. So that's roughly, let's just call it 33.33% of the entire election. Well, let's just run against them because that's so goddamn smart. All right. So now we're going to have a campaign by the progressive left against white men who vote about a third of everybody that votes in an election. Why don't you, lady, start your own party? And then when it's over, if you want to caucus with the Democrats, fine. We agree with a lot of things that you do, but we don't believe we ought to be running against white men. In fact, we don't think we ought to be running against any gender, any ethnic group, any race, any religion, or anything else. God damn, these people are just helpless. They cannot be helped. There's nothing you can do to help them. They don't want to be helped. And if they had any guts, they'd start their own goddamn political party and get out of ours.
It's a good take from James Carville. I think he even realizes, as he said there, that people like Ilhan Omar electorally, politically hurt the Democrats. I'm not exactly sure when this video was actually recorded. I mean, it was posted to X 9 hours ago. But with that said, I'll finish my video. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Have a great day.